Hi, welcome back to the garden. You're just in time for a story. The story about one person's desire for homegrown tomatoes. But the ending has yet to be written. Chapter 1. How to plant tomatoes at home. Come on, let's plant. Now this type of planting will work no matter what your garden style is, whether it's a raised bed, whether you're planting in a container, or a regular garden. See how big this tomato is. All of these white hairs up and down this stem will turn into roots. All these little bumps, those will turn into roots. And what we're going to do is plant it about this deep. So I'm going to have to trim all of these leaves off. You want to make a nice clean cut on every one of these leaves. We're going to continue right on up. Take these bigger ones off. Right here we have a leaf starting to form a sucker, and we've got some flowers. We're going to remove that also. Now the flowers are coming off of the stem, and that's where they're going to come off of. But we want to remove that so it will put the energy into making roots. Now that we've pruned up our tomato, that gives us the depth of the hole that we're going to want to dig. Yep, the tomato is going to tell you how deep you need to have the hole. Now I've got a couple other things sitting here with me. This will make it easier for the first-time tomato planter. If you don't know what kind of soil you have, you might want to amend it just a little bit. Now a tomato this size is going to take a little bit of energy to get going really well. So what we're going to do is just help it out a little bit. Whether you're in a raised bed, whether you're in a deep mulch, whether you're in a regular garden, if you add a little calcium, which would be eggshells, just crushed up eggshells. So we're just going to put a few little eggshells in the bottom of the hole, and we're going to put just a little bit of soil back on top of it. Then we're going to put some Epsom salts, which is magnesium sulfate. We're just going to put just a little bit in the bottom, just sprinkle a little bit on there, and put a little bit more soil on top of that. What we're doing here is adding some extra minerals that the life in the soil can eat, digest, be eaten by other life in the soil, and make it plant soluble. The roots on that and the stem will all make roots, and this will have a really strong root base. Backfill in around the hole, backfill in around the root ball, snug that down so you don't have any air pockets. And then just continue to fill up the hole. Your worms will go right back in, keep doing their job, and that entire stem will root. Since this is a deep mulch, I'm going to go ahead and add some mulch around here. You can mulch with grass, you can mulch with hay, you can mulch with wood chips, leaves, any other organic matter. It does help retain the moisture and keep the weeds down. But this is the simplest way to plant a tomato. You can do this too. The next chapter will be trellising. I hope you join me for that. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Sometimes that happens. And I'm just glad this whole thing wasn't root bound. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.